Yep, it's been a couple of months, but I have had to take a little bit of time off crafting. Um, Turns out if you spend all day cross stitching and knitting, you can get RSI in your elbow. um, so I have tennis elbow, but I do not do any sports ever. But I'm choosing to call it tennis elbow rather than knitter's elbow because that makes it sound like I was doing something rather than just sitting and crafting. But I did get some stuff done. Um, we've done Me and Nick. We did some brewing. We made honey beer, which was fun. It's kind of like making mead, except you also boil up a bunch of hops in the water that you're going to add. So it smells really good. I don't drink, but it smells really good, and Nick seems excited. So I think we've successfully made honey beer. It's like a 4.6% because we have a hydrometer, and I like that part. I like feeling like a chemist. I also finished the gloves and the basket weave scarf to match my lovely basket weave gloves. I'm really pleased with it. I haven't really done a lot of basket weave, but I think it looks really good, especially like on a square thing anyway. It's just very satisfying and very squidgy. It's very important. You know how I love a squidge. That's a nice squidgy scarf. And I've started a new Gansey because my sibling doesn't have a Gansey, which as a knitter is a personal failing on my part. So I've started this one, which looks really red on camera, but it's more purple in real life. But I've got some sort of basic diamond cabling, and then more of a twisted rope kind of look here. And I'm doing it in the round this time. I've learned from the last Gansey. It's a lot easier in the round. So just working that up until it's time to do the armpits. But yeah, ropes. I'm pleased with that. We did a bread and thread episode on Ganseys, if that's of interest to you. Sort of history of all that kind of stuff. And there has been Godzilla progress. I finally got some more green, so I've started his head, and I finished the ocean finally. The dark blue is 3 and a bit skeins, so I'm really not looking forward to doing the background. I'm gonna have to buy so much because I'm gonna do, if I put it there, I'm gonna do Mount Fuji in the middle, so that's gonna be kind of that kind of shape, and then some orange clouds, all very dramatic in the back, or maybe pink ones, because Mothra's already got that sort of yellow-orange colour scheme, so I might go more of a pink sunrise rather than an orange sunset. Either way, I think it'll look good, and it'll use a lot of thread. But I have decided what I'm going to do with this at least, which is I'm going to sort of seal the ends and back it, and then basically treat it as a giant patch and put it on my denim jacket. So, because I've got quite broad shoulders, so it'll fit quite nicely there, I think. Look at that. Yeah. I've got into the idea of patches. I might try and make one soon. So watch the space, I guess. And also a new craft shop opened near my parents, so you know I had to go. And they had a yarn bowl mug. This is now my favourite mug. Look, it's even got like a knitting needle through the handle. So that's fun. And I also got, there's been some debate whether this is 80s or 90s yarn. I guess it's kind of late 80s, early 90s, the kind of bleed through. But it's very bright, and it's going to be socks. Because now I've got my short needles, I can make socks, and it's not a massive faff. So I've got most of the way through this one. Makes turning the heel a lot easier having short ones. So this is about 4 inches off shaping the toe, so I'm definitely getting there. I haven't done a lot of sock before, mostly because, like with the gloves, I kind of avoided it because I had long needles, but these short ones are great. I'm going to put a link to these short ones in the description because everyone should have short DPNs. The yarn itself is King Cole Zigzag. I don't remember what this shade is called, it's just the one shade that isn't on, because it came with a free pattern which had 6 different shades of projects on it, and none of them with this colorway. So I don't know what this one's called because I've lost the yarn band. But yeah, that is my crafts. I think, yeah, that's it. So yeah, tell me about yours in the comments. Tell me what patch I should make. Tell me things.